Welcome to Wrestling Senior Night here on Bulldog TV. Tonight, your undefeated Bulldogs will take on the Sages of Monticello and the Pirates of Toledo, Cumberland. Hello, everyone. I am Nick Morphew, former Bulldog assistant and current youth club coach. Thank you for joining me. Before we start the Senior Night presentation, we do have a special message. Mahomet is the kind of town that knows how to rally behind its own. Take a look at this announcement to see how you can join the fundraising effort to support two families in their battle against cancer.
Okay, good morning, Bulldog families and fans. My name is Nick DiFilippo. I'm the head baseball coach here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. I'm here today with the other spring and summer sport coaches to make you aware of a program that our spring sports teams are putting together to support two of our families currently dealing and battling with cancer. This spring, Mahomet-Seymour baseball team will be taking pledges and donations for each strikeout recorded by the Bulldog pitching staff. This money will be collected at the end of the season and shared with the families of Lincoln Trail teacher Sarah Dyer and family of MSHS teacher Eric Andrecki.
And I'm Rob Ledden, the head wrestling coach, and we're also going to participate, and we're going to use Pins for Cancer.
Hi, Lisa Ayers, head softball coach. We're partnering with baseball, and we'll be taking donations and pledges for strikeouts this season as well.
My name is Keith Pogue. I'm the head boys track coach. I'm also representing our girls track program. We're going to contribute based on first place finishes this track season.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Davis, head varsity coach for the girls soccer this spring. We're going to be doing goals for cancer.
For more information on this initiative, please contact the head coach of any of the spring sports programs, as we'll be sharing this information also through the Sky Alert system, our social media, and other ways throughout the building. And remember, no Bulldog stands alone in their battle.
A link to the pledge form is in the description of this video. Please consider offering what you can to help the Andrecki and Dyer families. Let's show them that no Bulldog stands alone. So welcome, everyone. This is a special night for our seniors. We have 8 seniors that will be honored here shortly in a ceremony that's put on by Coach Ledden and his wife Krista. They do an amazing job honoring these seniors. The Bulldogs on the season are 5-0, and they have been winning pretty handily. There have been a lot of forfeits. Their average win margin is almost 70 points. But the good thing is the matches that the Bulldogs are wrestling, they are winning a large majority of those, and they are a lot of bonus point wins. On Tuesday night, they faced Prairie Central, and senior Peyton Ragona wrestled his first match of the season and came away with a win. And sophomore Brennan Hauser and senior Logan Hillard also looked pretty sharp in that victory for the Bulldogs. We will get to this strong Bulldog lineup now. Here's how the Bulldogs will line up tonight. The lightest weight will be manned by the feisty Caden Hatton, and he will be followed by either Leahy or Renshaw at 113. Veteran Peyton Ragona is down to 120, but I think there will be some shifting, and he might cover 126. The promising freshman Talon Pollock will wrestle 132, followed by the physical senior Logan Hillard at 138. The Bulldogs will be represented by sectional qualifying juniors Petro and Heinold at 145 and 152. And don't look away from 160 because you might miss something exciting from Peyton Myers. Following him, state qualifier Gage Granadino will wrestle 170, and the talented Brennan Hauser is the Bulldog 182-pounder. 195 features the dynamic Mateo Cassius, followed by Illinois State scholar and captain Daniel Renshaw at 220. Finally, at 285, a familiar Mahomet wrestling name in Crowley, sophomore Colton will take the mat for the Bulldogs. So this lineup, as I've said, once I've seen this lineup in action now for about 4 or 5 meets, this lineup is just as good as that state qualifying team last year. I think that if we did have a team competition this year, the Bulldogs would go far. I've mentioned before that we are having only an individual state postseason, and I think that many of the Bulldogs will do pretty well in that IWCOA postseason. Tonight is senior night, and we'll take a look at our 8 seniors here. We have Caleb Dowers, Gage Granadino, Logan Hillard, Peyton Myers, Hayden Nelson, Peyton Ragona, Daniel Renshaw, and Jacob Schlenker. These 8 seniors have meant a lot to the program. A lot of these seniors have seen a lot of time in the varsity lineup. And it looks like we are about to get ready for our senior night presentation. Coach Ledden will be introducing these seniors, their parents, and giving us some details on their future plans.
Good evening and welcome to Mahomet-Seymour High School. Tonight is our senior night. We are here tonight not only to have 3 wrestling matches, but also to recognize our seniors and their parents for all they have done for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog program. And first, senior Caleb Dowers is accompanied by Brandon and Amber Dowers. Caleb has wrestled 3 seasons, earning his varsity letter twice. Caleb has represented our varsity team, earning 6 victories, 5 of which winning by fall. Caleb was a member of our 2020 state dual team Elite 8 roster, and a member of our Illinois Top Dog team, which wrestled in the Disney Duels in 2018. Caleb has also participated in cross country for 3 seasons, earning 3 varsity letters. Caleb was the 2020 cross country team Spirit Award winner and a member of the 2020 600 Mile Club. Caleb was a member of the 2017 cross country state championship team, as well as the 2020 cross country state runner-up team. Caleb also participated in track and field last season prior to the season being canceled due to COVID. Caleb is a member of the current track squad representing the varsity in distant relay events. At the conclusion of the season, Caleb will have compiled 7 varsity letters in total. Caleb plans to attend Millikan University, majoring in sociology and competing athletically in cross country and track and field. Senior Caleb Dowers. Senior Gage Granadino. Gage is accompanied by Greg and Kara Granadino. Gage has wrestled all 4 seasons of his high school career, earning 4 varsity letters. Gage has compiled 91 varsity victories, 47 of which ended by fall. Gage was a 2020 state qualifier and a member of our 2020 state dual team Elite 8. Gage qualified for the sectional in 2019. Gage was named first team Apollo All-Conference in 2020 and second team Apollo All-Conference in 2019. Gage was awarded our team's Bulldog Mindset Award last season. Gage was also a member of our 2018 and 2019 Illinois Top Dogs Disney Dual team. Gage also played football all 4 of his high school years, earning 3 varsity letters, and played baseball 2 seasons as well. At the conclusion of this season, Gage will have compiled 7 varsity letters in total. Gage plans on attending Triton College, majoring in fire science, and competing athletically in wrestling. Senior Gage Granadino. Senior Logan Hillard. Logan is accompanied by Clint and Kim Hillard. Logan has wrestled all 4 seasons of his high school career, earning 4 varsity letters. Logan has compiled 97 varsity victories, 32 of which have ended by fall. Logan is a 3-time sectional qualifier, qualifying in 2018, 19, and 2020. Logan was named to the Big 12 All-Conference team 3 years in a row as a member of the Bloomington Raiders. Logan also served as a team captain in both his sophomore and junior seasons at Bloomington High School. Last season, Logan was named to the Big 12 All-Star team, as well as being named to the Pantograph Area Wrestling Honor Roll the past 3 seasons. At the conclusion of the season, Logan will have become a 4-time wrestling varsity letterman. Academically, Logan is an honor student who who recently completed the Parkland Early College and Career Academy program. Logan plans on attending Heartland College to pursue a pre-pharmacy degree. Senior Logan Hillard. Senior Kelsey Jacobs. Kelsey is accompanied by Gene Hussman and Steve Jacobs. Kelsey has been a Pin Pal for 4 seasons and is serving as Pin Pal captain this season. Kelsey has also competed in the varsity soccer program, all 4 seasons earning 4 varsity letters. Kelsey is a National Honor Society inductee, a 4-time academic award winner, and a Spanish Honor Society inductee. Kelsey plans on attending Millikan University to study psychology and compete athletically in soccer. Senior Kelsey Jacobs. Senior Peyton Myers. Peyton is accompanied by Andy and Stephanie Myers. Peyton has wrestled all 4 years of his high school career, earning 3 varsity letters. Peyton has compiled 43 varsity victories, 29 of which ended by a fall. Peyton qualified for the sectional last season and was a member of our 2020 state dual team Elite 8. Peyton was awarded with the Coach's Award for Dedication last season for his unselfish sacrifice for our team. After certifying at 145 earlier in the season, Peyton recertified at 160 and wrestled 170 for our varsity lineup in the regional, which allowed us to win the 2020 regional championship. Peyton was also a member of our 2018 Illinois Top Dogs Disney dual team. Peyton also played football all 4 years and earned 2 varsity letters. At the conclusion of the season, Peyton will have compiled 5 varsity letters in total. Peyton plans on going into construction trades after graduation. Senior Peyton Myers. Senior Hayden Nelson. Hayden is accompanied by Darren and Stephanie Nelson. Hayden has wrestled all 4 years of his high school career, earning 3 varsity letters. This season, Hayden was chosen by his teammates to be a captain. Hayden has compiled 19 career varsity victories, 4 of which have ended by fall. Hayden has won numerous JV tournaments in his career and was our Junior Varsity Most Valuable Award winner in 2019. Hayden was a member of our 2020 State Dual Elite 8 team. Hayden also won the Coach's Award for Dedication last season for his unselfish sacrifices for our team. Hayden wrestled 3 different weight classes last season, being there whenever we needed him. Hayden also earned the Brent Johnson Ironman Award last season. The Ironman Award is given to any wrestler who has not missed or not been targeted to a practice meet or team event the entire season. Hayden has been a triathlete all 4 years of his high school career. Hayden has earned 3 varsity letters in wrestling, 3 in football, and 2 in track. At the conclusion of the season, Hayden will have compiled 8 varsity letters in total. Academically, Hayden is a National Honor Society inductee and an academic letter recipient. Hayden will be attending Illinois State University and is currently undecided on a major. Senior Hayden Nelson. Senior Peyton Ragona. Peyton is accompanied by Chuck and Dawn Ragona. Peyton has wrestled all 4 years of his high school career, earning 4 varsity letters. Peyton has compiled 52 career victories, 17 of which ended by fall. Peyton was a member of our 2020 State Dual Elite 8 team. Peyton was also earned the Brent Johnson Ironman Award for the 2018 season. Peyton was a member of our 2019 Illinois Top Dog Disney Dual team. At the conclusion of the season, Peyton will have become a 4-time varsity wrestling letterman. Academically, Peyton has completed the Parkland Early College and Career Academy program for automotive. Peyton has also achieved both the Automotive Service Excellence in Basic Mechanic and Technical certifications. Peyton has also achieved his welding certification and his electrical certification. Peyton is enlisted in the United States Army and is entering basic training on June 7th. He has been attending the Future Soldier training for the past year. Peyton already is promoted to Private E2 for his excellent physical fitness, scoring in the best 1% of the country. Peyton will enlist for 6 years. After the Army, Peyton is considering a career in firefighting. Senior Peyton Ragona. Senior Daniel Renshaw. Daniel is accompanied by Greg and Chris Renshaw. Daniel has wrestled all 4 seasons of his high school career, earning 3 varsity letters. Daniel was chosen by his teammates as a team captain for this season and last season as well. Daniel has compiled 72 varsity victories, 35 of which have ended by fall. Daniel was a 2020 state qualifier and placed 5th in the state at 220 pounds last year. Daniel was a member of our 2020 state dual team Elite 8. He was a sectional qualifier in 2019, and Daniel was named first team Apollo All-Conference in 2020 and second team Apollo All-Conference in 2019. Daniel was awarded our team's Most Valuable Award last season and was the Junior Varsity Most Valuable in 2018. Daniel was also a member of our 2019 Illinois Top Dog Disney Duels team. Daniel earned the Brent Johnson Ironman Award as well as our Most Improved Award in 2019. Daniel has been a triathlete all 4 years of his high school career. Daniel has earned 3 varsity letters in wrestling, 2 in soccer, and 2 in track. At the conclusion of this season, Daniel will have compiled 7 varsity letters in total. Academically, Daniel is currently ranked 2nd in the senior class. He has competed on the Worldwide Youth in Science and Engineering team, both his junior and senior years, placing 4th and 3rd as a team in the state respectively. Daniel placed 5th in the state individually in the biology category this year. Daniel has also earned the seal of biliteracy for Spanish. Daniel plans on attending the University of Illinois, majoring in bioengineering and competing athletically in wrestling. After undergraduate, Daniel plans to attend graduate school to continue his education in genetics. Senior Daniel Renshaw. Senior Jacob Schlenker. Jacob is accompanied by Aaron and Jacqueline Schlenker. Jacob has wrestled 2 seasons with the Bulldogs, earning his varsity letter this season. Jacob earned the Brent Johnson Ironman Award in 2018-19 season. Jacob has been a member of the band all 4 years. Jacob plays the trumpet and is a MSHS jazz band member. Jacob was chosen for the Illinois Music Education Association Senior Jazz Band Level 2. Jacob was part of the brass section for the Madrigals and a member of the Governor's Grand Champion for the marching band. Jacob was a section leader for the marching band as well. Academically, Jacob is an honorable student with a 3.2 cumulative GPA. Jacob plans on attending Parkland College and then transferring to Iowa State University and majoring in mechanical engineering. Senior Jacob Schlenker. Again, let's give our seniors one more round of applause. We do not have a national anthem singer tonight, so if you could please stand and remove your hats, face the flag, I will begin the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
Congratulations to all our Mahomet seniors, a very accomplished class. Looking forward to see what these young men and women do in the future. Also, thank you to Coach Ledden and his wife Krista for putting on this great ceremony. It really is a classy way to honor our seniors. In tonight's first match, the Bulldogs will take on the Cumberland Pirates. The Bulldogs defeated Cumberland 45-19 last year. Tonight's meet will start at 1:06, so we'll see sophomore Caden Hatton right off the bat. The Bulldogs, once again, are 5-0, looking for their 6th and 7th victories of the season. The Bulldogs will wrestle Cumberland first, and then Monticello will wrestle Cumberland in our second match of the night. We will keep the cameras on to bring that to all our out-of-town fans. And then in the third match of the night, the Bulldogs will face off against Monticello. When the Bulldogs meet Monticello later tonight, it looks like it'll be a pretty full meet. We have not seen a meet with more than 7 matches, so I'm excited to really get into a full dual meet and see 2 full teams go at it. Against Cumberland, the Bulldogs will have already received 4 forfeits. So we should see 10 matches tonight. The match that I'm looking forward to the most is at 170. Gage Granadino is taking on Easton Seifert from Toledo, Cumberland. These two wrestled last year in January. Seifert beat Granadino in overtime, and both of these young men are returning state qualifiers. So that should definitely be a fun match to watch. Caden Hatton, who will wrestle 106 for the Bulldogs, is undefeated. He is 5-0 with 1 fall. He will be facing off against Warfall from Toledo, Cumberland. You see the Bulldogs now in their pre-meet huddle, about to break Caden Hatton out to take the mat. Cumberland gave the Bulldogs a good match. I know it was 45-19 last year, but Cumberland had a lot of really good individuals. I think they had 3 or 4 eventual state qualifiers on that team last year, only one of which is returning, it looks like, in Easton Seifert. Sophomore Caden Hatton has been really good this year, really aggressive, lots of movement. I've seen a variety of different types of shots on his feet. He's physical. I definitely see a little bit different wrestler than from his freshman year. Just that physicality and aggressiveness has definitely stepped up. Looks like the referees are working out some final details before we start this meet. The Bulldogs will be busy after tonight. Looking at their upcoming schedule, next week is a big week. They will wrestle Tuesday against Westville and Robinson away. They will be away against Mount Zion and Mattoon next Thursday. So that is a big meet. That's the night to circle. They will be at Mount Zion, but they will face off against Mattoon, who beat them last year and gave them their only regular season loss of the year. So that is going to just be a great matchup between 2 great programs. Mattoon was also a state qualifying team, so 2 teams from the Apollo Conference qualified for state. Once again, that matchup is Thursday away. They will meet in Mount Zion. Next Friday is also an interesting night for the Bulldogs. They will wrestle Tolono Unity, who I believe took 3rd as a team last year in Class A, in Vandalia, a southern program which has traditionally been good. They were down as of recently, but the past few years have kind of regained some momentum. So next Friday at Tolono, the Bulldogs will be tested as well. And then as far as Bulldog TV goes, our upcoming schedule, we will return on Saturday with a match against Springfield and Centennial, and I hear that Springfield has a solid team this year. So we'll see some good wrestling here on Bulldog TV. And then we just have a couple more meets. We have a quad with Danville, Warrensburg, Latham, and Shelbyville on Bulldog TV. And then on June 5th, that Saturday is a meet with a triangular with Normal, West, and Leroy. The Bulldogs are wrestling right up into the IWCOA regional. Coach Ledden late in this preseason scheduled a match against Lincoln and Charleston on the Thursday before the regional on Sunday. So once again, there's no IHSA postseason. The IWCOA is hosting the state series. Okay, it looks like the meet is ready to start off. This is Caden Hatton against Hang Warfall from Toledo, Cumberland. These both look like tall, lanky 106-pounders. And we're underway. Hatton retreating, changing levels though. Trying to look for wrist control. There's that movement from Hatton that I've been liking. A lot of taps, a lot of jab steps, a lot of fakes. There's a level change from Warfall. Hatton fakes the single and shoots cross body to the high crotch. Gets to a crackdown position. Warfall hops the leg over, hoping to steal the takedown. Hatton headhunts, can't find it, but he pops out the back door and secures the takedown on the edge. Good flurry there by these two 106-pounders. Hatton, I love the setup of faking the sweep single and going to that high crotch, but he isn't really getting his opponent to step that high crotch leg to him as good as he probably hopes he would want it. Warfall with wrist control and good movement here. Tries to wing down as Hatton finds a near side half. Warfall has good movement, but Hatton sneaks the inside leg looking for the Merkle. He's got to stretch Warfall out so that Warfall loses his base. There he gets the hand off the mat and rolls Warfall, and he's going to get a count here. 1 minute left in this first period. A 2 count for Hatton, and he's up 4-0 now. Looks for more on the edge. I think Hatton is more energetic this year than last year. I'm just impressed with his transition from move to move. Warfall attempted to stand up, but Hatton was able to bring him back down. Hatton riding left side, has the wrist. Warfall's movement has slowed down on bottom a little bit in these last 35 seconds of the first period. Hatton looks for the legs. He's got one in and now to the power half. Hatton is good with these legs in. Hatton a little bit high, trying to steady himself behind the arms, and drives Warfall out for a restart with 12 seconds left. Hatton's put together a good period. He needs to stick with it for 12 more seconds to get the ride out. Good following to a spiral. Stops Warfall's movement. And Hatton will be able to stay on top and retain that 4-0 lead. Man, if I'm looking for a most improved wrestler, I like what Caden Hatton has done. Brennan Hauser in his couple matches that I've seen has looked like a slightly different wrestler as well. Looks like Hatton jumped the gun there. Improper starting position. First caution for Hatton. Hatton goes to the far ankle. Warfall's able to peel some hands and move forward, but Hatton's able to follow and break him down. Hatton's a little high. I thought he was going to bail, and then he went to the single and finally cut Warfall. Oh, Hatton went right back in on a shot with his arms open, and Warfall's able to catch the underhook. I don't think Hatton wants to be in this collar tie. He wants to be a little more open, work from distance. He's controlling that left elbow. Look for that high crotch. Oh, he couldn't get his right hand free. Hatton with a drag to the sweep and tries a shot again. Bowls into Warfall, but his foot goes out of bounds. That was a good catch by the referee. Some energetic fans in the crowd. The ref had to give a talking to. Hatton right off the whistle in the low single, but his head slips to the outside. He needs to try and maybe slide his head back to the inside or work from a true crackdown position. There he goes. Hatton comes out the back door and gets another takedown. That's his third takedown of the match. Sorry, second takedown of the match is 6-1. Action goes out of bounds, and there are 44 seconds left in this second period. Hatton covers left side, looks for a chop, but not really productive. Warfall is able to get his hips out, but I think if Warfall was on his toes and really moving in a circle, he could probably get out. He looks to catch an elbow, but Hatton's able to hop sides and stay in control. Things slowing down a bit. Hatton does get in a leg, gets both legs in, and he's in good position here, but there is short time left in this period. Only 15 seconds left. Warfall's able to build his base. Hatton looks for a tilt, loses control. Warfall trying to come around for a reversal at the end of the period. Nothing yet. Warfall does get the point. The ref decides that Hatton lost control. 6-2 with 5 seconds left in the second period. Hatton's choice. Coach Ledden tells Hatton to go neutral. Acree and Ledden were conferring there, making that decision. I like Hatton here from distance, and then when he gets into that tie, his hands work quick and he gets into his shots. Warfall tries to drive Hatton off, but Hatton's able to slide by and get another takedown. So 1:38 left in this third period. So it looks like our scoreboard graphic is down. I'll try to update you as much as possible. There's 1:27 left in this third period. Hatton from Mahomet's up 8-2. This is the 106-pound match, first match of this meet. Hatton sinks in the mills. Warfall tries to wing down hard. Hatton is within reach of the major decision. Ooh, and he's gotten Warfall. He started to turn. Now he needs to drop his chest. 1 minute left in this third period. Hatton in great pinning position if he drops his chest and circles to the head a little more. Hatton thinking about reversing his half to lift the head. He gets it, and there's the fall. A 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. Caden Hatton with a third period pin. There were 49 seconds left in the match when the ref slapped the mat. Lucas Altstetter will take a forfeit here at 1:13. And next up will be Isabel Leahy against Jace Judson at 1:20. Isabel is 4-1 on the year. But these Bulldog lightweights have taken a lot of forfeits, haven't seen a lot of mat time. Interestingly enough, Caden Hatton has has wrestled, I think, every meet. Judson drops in on a single pretty quickly. Isabel isn't really doing any shot defense. She's not whizzering. She's not looking to peel any hands. She's just trying to survive on the edge. Judson pulls her back in, gets the trip, the far side trip, and covers for 2. A minute 30 left in this first period. Judson up 2-0. Stand-up attempt by Isabel. She gets to her feet but can't peel the hands. That was a great first move there by Leahy. Ooh, she tries to jump the gun here. That's a quick inside stand-up she's got. I would go right back to it. Oh, Judson switches sides. Isabel stands up with the same leg, can't quite get it, and Judson's able to drive her down with a collar ride. .110 left in this first period. Judson now looking for a meat grinder, but doesn't have a real good tight waist. Judson trying to use that arm, has it barred across the back. Leahy's pinned to the mat, can't really do much. Now Judson sinks into chicken wing. There are 40 seconds left in this first period. Leahy working, trying to push her arms forward and break that wing. Judson with a big step over the head. There's no count yet. There's the count. 20 seconds left. Leahy tries to sit up. Judson currently has a 2 count. He adjusts to a crossface, but can't get the turn. There are 5 seconds left here. Oh, Judson's able to readjust. He's getting a count here at the end. And he adds 2 back points at the end of the first period. 4-0 Judson from Cumberland over Leahy from Mahomet. Leahy says she wants to be on top. Judson was in quickly on a single and rode Leahy for most of that first period, so Isabel wants to see if she can generate some points from top. Judson right to his feet, working the hands. Leahy drops down to the legs, but can't quite keep Judson. Judson in good shot defense position here. He cross faces. Now he looks for a butcher. Doesn't quite have the leverage, but is able to wrench it over. Leahy flattens out and peels the hands off the crossface. There is a takedown. It is now 6-0 Judson from Cumberland. There's 1:20 left in the second period. Not much action here on the edge, and the referee calls the wrestlers out. 1:07 left. Judson within striking distance of the major decision. He's up 6-0. He's covered from that right side the last couple times, and Leahy hasn't been able to figure that out. When Judson covered on the left side, Leahy had a great first move. Most wrestlers do cover on that left side, so that's where a lot of the drilling from bottom position takes place. I myself preferred to cover right side. 37 seconds left in this second period. Judson's finding a half here at the end of the period. Trying to sink it down. Leahy goes over. 24 seconds left. Judson trying to adjust, trying to get the half deeper and drop his chest. Leahy's fighting. Judson is high, but this looks close, and there's the fall. The Pirates score their first points of the meet. It is now 12-6 Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs do have 3 more forfeits coming up later in the meet. Judson got that fall with 8 seconds left in the second period. Up next, senior Peyton Ragona at 126 against Braden Olmsted from Cumberland. Peyton, a senior who's going right into basic training from the wrestling season. In fact, he won't get to compete in the individual postseason. He's joining the Army. Ragona shows a lot of activity. Sometimes I think that he needs to slow down and think a little bit about the situation, but I like his overall approach, his aggressiveness. There's a shot by Ragona. Doesn't get it, but is able to find a double leg. Tries to trip. Olmsted tries to hip toss and doesn't have anything yet. Ragona's able to pressure back into Olmsted and keep his hips up. No points yet. If Ragona can pop his head, he gets the 2 on the edge. No call from the referees. I think that was a takedown on the edge from Ragona. You see Coach Ledden instructing Ragona to stay low on his double leg, not ride up the body. That's how he gave up that hip toss to Olmsted. Referees confer, and that was the right call. They gave Ragona the takedown. Ragona covers the left side. Gets Olmsted broken down, looks for the half. Ragona's pretty good with this Mills half, but Olmsted is able to temporarily get to his feet. Ragona's not bad with the legs in either. He's had success with those. Now Ragona looking for a meat grinder here. There is a minute left in this first period. Ragona's up 2-0. Ragona gets a butcher. Ledden telling Ragona to bump the hip, but Ragona loses the grip. Olmsted gets to his feet. Ragona drives him straight to his back. No count, though. Ragona finds that half, the half in the wrist. There are 38 seconds, and Ragona's got Olmsted turned. Ragona getting a count, and there's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. The senior, Peyton Ragona, gets a pin on senior night. The Bulldogs are now up 18-6 over the Cumberland Pirates. Here we will see a stretch of forfeits. Talon Pollock, Logan Hillard, and Logan Petro will all get forfeits for the Bulldogs. Senior Caleb Dowers, getting his first action of the season, is going to step into the varsity lineup at 152. He is taking on Oscar Foster from Toledo, Cumberland. Dowers is a very active runner. He's going to go to Milliken and participate in cross country there. Dowers does have a nice left side high crotch shot. I'm guessing we will see him attempt that here on senior night. The Bulldogs are up 36-6 in this dual meet. There is a shot from Foster. Dowers with the whizzer is able to get his foot to the mat. Foster steps over the leg. Dowers still in good position here. Good pressure on the head. He needs to keep circling away. Oh, can't quite do it. Foster gets it up and is able to pull Dowers back on the mat. Dowers still fighting with that whizzer. That's good. Foster goes to the dump, loses the leg, and Dowers weathers that attack. Now Dowers looking for the right tie-up. He gets that inside tie on the left. That's what he wants to get to that high crotch. There's the big circle from Dowers, but he doesn't pull the trigger. Oh, it's there. Oh, Dowers. The shot was there, but Foster gets back in on a single over to the double and dumps Dowers down for the 2-point takedown. 48 seconds left in this first period. This is the 152-pound match. Dowers, good hand control, gets to his feet, can't get out yet. Finally earns his escape. Dowers fakes the single, looking for that high crotch. Oh, it's a fireman's actually. He keeps the elbow, but his feet go out of bounds. No takedown. That was a nice move from Dowers. Let's see if he can hit it in the middle of the mat. He tried that left side fireman. Foster in on that left side single again. Dowers with the whizzer pressuring on the head. Circles in front. Now he needs to keep. Oh, nice adjustment there from Foster. He cut across to the other side and got the takedown. Foster is up 4-1. 3 seconds left in this first period. So Foster from Cumberland has a. Oh. They gave a. I didn't see the point there. Oh, no. They gave Dowers another point. I did not see why they gave Dowers another point. I was looking down at my score sheet. I will get you updated on the score here. Okay, at the start of the second period, it is 4-3 in favor of Foster from Cumberland. Foster has gotten in on singles to Dowers' left side. Dowers had a nice fireman's off the mat to his left side. Some level changes and driving in from Dowers. Foster tries to shoot himself back in the mat, but Foster gets called for stalling. Good forward pressure there from Caleb Dowers. Just 1 point separates these wrestlers as Foster drops in on a double leg. Ooh, Dowers has an underhook. He can use that to his high crotch if he wants it. Take it. No, he tries to force the firemen's. They're on the edge again, and they will go off the mat. 1:20 left in the second period. Dowers from Mahomet down by 1. So Dowers preferring the firemen's tonight. I know he likes to shoot the high crotch. It's not that much different of a move if he wants it. Dowers is trying to circle. You see, oh, Foster gets in on that single so easy. This is about his 4th time in on a single. This one, he converts for 2. There's a minute left, and Foster takes a 6-3 lead. Dowers gets the escape. Dowers takes a single of his own, a low single. They're near the edge. Now Dowers trying to circle around and secure both ankles. He does. That should be a takedown. That's 2. It is. Nice job, Caleb Dowers on the edge of the mat. 6-6, 42 seconds left in this second period. It looks like the Cumberland wrestler is struggling through some pain, but he does not take an injury time. Dowers goes tight waist, far ankle. Can't quite break Foster down. Escape from Foster. It's now 7-6, 25 seconds left in this second period. Both wrestlers have gotten in on shots very easily. It's all who wants to take it. There's a jab step from Foster, and Dowers falls for it, and Foster's able to snap and spin around for another 2 points. It is 9-6, 8 seconds left. 9-7 now with that escape from Dowers. 4 seconds left in this second period. Dowers, tries that fireman's again, but can't get it before the period ends. The wrestlers will start neutral in this third period. Foster from Cumberland up 9-7. There's Foster in on another shot, is able to dump Dowers down, extends his lead to 11-7. He cuts Dowers again. It is now 11-8. 1:39 left in this third period. Good match by these two. If Dowers can get that fireman's in the middle of the mat, it will completely change this match. Foster in again. Dowers trying to keep his hips down. Dowers relieves his hip pressure, and Foster's able to get the double. Dowers bails, and it is 13-8 now with 1:19 left. Both wrestlers looked pretty fatigued here. We've talked about how this wrestling season, the wrestlers really haven't had much practice. They've gone right into competition. Dowers really needs to find that fireman's, but Foster in on that left side single again. Dumps Dowers down just like clockwork, and he is now up 15-9 with 49 seconds left to go in the third period. Another escape. Dowers dives right in on a double. He's going to go to a high post here. He should score. Dowers around, reaches across. No, can't secure the two. Foster keeps moving, comes around for a two of his own. Not sure. Dowers didn't fully get the escape there. Now he does. The score is 17-11 with 20 seconds left. Dowers needs something big. He should be looking for that fireman's or a hip toss, but Foster wisely drops in. Oh, but Dowers is able to find an over-under. Flips Foster on his back. He's getting a count. 5 seconds left. I think it is going to be 19-17. I think the final score is 19-17 in favor of Foster. The refs in the table are still working out the score. Nope, I'm mistaking it. It's going to be 17-15 in favor of Foster. I believe. They're still discussing. The table is adding it up. The final score that the table has is 19-15. Both wrestlers were exhausted at the end of that match. Okay, at 160, another senior. The unorthodox Peyton Myers for the Bulldogs against Jared Carl from Toledo, Cumberland. It is now 36-9 on the team score. We are having some technical difficulties. My producer, sophomore Ryan Ziegler, is working frantically behind the scenes to try and keep things up to date. Myers with a collar tie and a tentative reach. Tries a duck under. Nothing going there. Myers tries a long shot, crossbody shot. Can't get it. Now Myers is in over-under, goes for the trip. He gets the takedown on the edge. He's got Carl on his back. There's still 1:38 left in this match, and Myers keeping his toes in and finds a fall. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. They will go up 42-9 after the Myers fall. Took him just 25 seconds. Okay, here's the match of the night. Gage Granadino, a senior state qualifier, against Easton Seifert for the Pirates. This went into overtime last year with Seifert winning 7-5. Seifert was able to win a few key scrambles, if I remember correctly. Gage Granadino, as I always say, a wrestler who's solid in every position, solid in every situation, and Seifert got the better of him last year. This is the 170-pound match. Oh, Granadino with the snap down, comes around, gets two, and a good mat return from Granadino here early in the match. Granadino with the opening takedown and looking for the legs to go right in. Can't get him in. Seifert's doing a good job defending off those legs. It is 2-0 Granadino with 1:20 left in this first period as the ref stops it for potentially dangerous. Granadino came out with a lot of good action there. But I'm guessing Seifert has more to say in this match. Granadino with a spiral to a collar. Desperately trying to find those legs. Seifert doing a good job trying to catch him. He's staying in a nice balled up position. His knees are close to his chest, so Granadino can't quite get the leg in. Seifert catches the leg. Granadino desperately trying to dig it in. It looks like Granadino has won this battle this time. Gage has both legs in now with 45 seconds left to go in the first. Looking for a power half or a crossface. .30 seconds left in the first period. Granadino falling off, losing his leverage. Seifert comes up to a tripod, Gage to a spiral. Gage slips the right leg in again and keeps Seifert under control. 14 seconds left. Granadino looking for a crossface and some cheap back points, but they roll out of bounds. 8 seconds left. Granadino up 2-0. Seifert balls up to keep the legs from coming in. Granadino's able to chop and maybe find a tilt here. He's got one, he's got two, and the period expires. A 2 count. Great tilt. Great catch by Gage Granadino. He extends his lead. It is now 4-0. Gage will defer. Seifert wants neutral. Seifert looks like a powerfully built athlete. Granadino might have the length on him. Granadino tries for a Russian. His head wasn't really in a great spot. Granadino digs in an underhook now. He's in good position, but the out of bounds line is helping Seifert here. Seifert regains head position and forces Granadino out. 1:32 left in the second period. I haven't seen an indication of what Seifert wants to get to yet. Oh, there. He does a little, he circles Granadino with a snap, went in on a single. Granadino just fell to the mat, and Seifert was able to scramble around and get the 2. 1:10 left in the second period. Seifert draws closer. They will restart with 1:03 left. It is hot in this mahomet-Seymour gym. We are going to see fatigue really have an effect on this match, I think. Granadino with no real first move. Seifert looks like he has a good tight waist. Seifert looking for some legs of his own. Granadino looks like he might have found some hand control, but his head's still on the mat. Seifert gets Granadino, broke down, and has good wrist control. 28 seconds left in the second period. Granadino gets hit for a stalling. Three seconds left. Good match, 4-2. Man, I did not like the way that looked from Granadino on bottom. He's usually pretty reliable on bottom, can get the point. We'll see what the Mahomet coaching staff has him do. Granadino's been hit for a stalling while on bottom, but the staff puts him down. This is the third period of the 170-pound match. Granadino from the Bulldogs up 4-2. Oh, he gets up and out. Seifert looking to get right back in, but Gage defends and tries a reshot of his own. Gage was kind of lazy on that turn from his escape, and now he's got a minute 53 battle. Granadino up 5-2. Ledden telling Gage to seal the deal. That means take the shot, get that final takedown. There's a throw by Seifert, and then he drops into a single. Gage defends it. Gage is really good here. Gage reaches and gets that leg. Now he finds Gage's able to circle around, slip his legs, and get the takedown. He's up now 7-2 with 125 left. Gage Granadino is really good in shot defense. Oh, Gage finds a crossface. I think he got a 2 count. Granadino adding another 2 points. He's collected about 5 points in the last 40 seconds. Looks like Granadino has to take injury time here. I've seen Granadino do this before. So Granadino, wow, like I said last year, this was a great battle, an overtime win for Seifert. Granadino has been able to find points in bunches here in the third period and has a 9-2 lead with 1:16 left. The Bulldogs are currently up 42-9. All the Bulldog victories have been 6-point victories via forfeit or pin. Granadino covers right side this time. Is able to find the legs, but Seifert has that inside leg elevated. He might be, Granadino just trying to hold on for dear life, maybe find a power half. Seifert tripods up, trying to reach back, trying to get something big. Granadino's hanging on the leg. See, here's that Seifert scrambling that I talked about that I saw last year. Granadino might get called for stalling here if he can't move up. It's a potentially dangerous. So Granadino was saved there. 47 seconds left. It is 9-2 Granadino. Granadino switches back to the left side cover. Seifert's able to find his feet, but Granadino drags him down, finds a leg in on the edge of the mat. Granadino is hurting. He has 37 seconds left in this match. He's got a 9-2 lead. Seifert, good stand-up. Granadino sags, looking for a tilt, and he's got it. Wow, that's the second great catch from Gage Granadino with that tilt. Granadino adds another 2 points, but is a little sloppy here on top. He's got a bail. 20 seconds left. Granadino up 11-4 now after that reversal from Seifert. Seifert desperately going to try something, getting really physical here. He has to watch himself. Less than 10. Less than 10, Granadino fighting a hand. Oh, Seifert wrenches over a power half. Granadino gets a reversal. I believe the final score will be 13-4, and it will. Impressive victory from Gage Granadino. That's the match I was looking forward to, and wow. Gage answered the call. All right, Hayden Nelson takes the mat for the Bulldogs. Senior finding his way in the lineup on senior night. He's facing Hunter Kemper for the Pirates. Bulldogs have extended their lead to 46-9. We will get everything updated as fast as we can work. This is the 182-pound match. Hayden Nelson, a kid who last year bounced all up and down the lineup as the team needed him. Started as a lightweight, now as a senior up at 170, bumping to 182. Coach Ledden announced in the senior night presentation that he's going to ISU next year. There's a shot attempt by Kemper, defended by Nelson, spins around and gets the 2. Nelson will cut. I'd like to see Nelson. I'd like to see some offense from Nelson here. Let's see if he can find his tie up. Nelson to a knee, taps, in on left side single, elevates. Kemper falls. Nelson trying to keep Kemper on his back, but Hayden will let him go again. It's now 4-2, 1:27 left in this first period. Nelson with the tap, head in the middle double, and he's holding Kemper on his back. I don't think he got it. He did get a 2 count. Nelson up 8-2. 1:05 left in this first period. The senior decides to work on top for a little bit, although I'm not sure what he's looking for. He will cut with 49 seconds left. Kemper adds a point. It is 8-3. Oh, Kemper with a nice shot, but Hayden Nelson's able to defend and pick up another takedown. That's his 4th takedown, and he's able to get Kemper on his back. He can settle in here. 28 seconds left, and there's the fall for the senior. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are now up 52-9. Now we will see Mateo Cassius at 195 against Ethan Darling from Cumberland. Mateo was featured in the News Gazette. He is a 2-sport varsity athlete right now. Splits his time with baseball and wrestling. The article said that he's a pitcher, a right fielder, and also a power bat in the middle of the lineup. He's also a power bat for Rob Ledden's Bulldogs. A powerful sophomore. Very physical. Mateo drops in on a single. Oh no, he's got a double. Easy, kid, easy. Takes Darling down to his back. I think he got some back points on the edge. 4-point move for Mateo, and we're only 15 seconds into this match. Oh, wait. No back points, I'm sorry. And he will cut Darling. Mateo looking for a Russian, going to a trip. That was a little awkward, but Mateo's able to climb on for a takedown. Cuts Darling again. 4-2, Cassius. 1:30 left in this first period. A tap to a double and plants Darling right on his back, holding him for back points. There you see the raw power of Cassius. Mateo up 8-2 with 1:14 left in the first. Mateo finds an armbar. Darling rolls right to his back, and this should be it. There's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have had all bonus point wins. All 6-pointers with the exception of Gage Granadino's 4-point major decision. Daniel Renshaw takes the mat for the Bulldogs. The All-Stater, the IHSA Academic All-Stater, Illinois State Scholar. I could go on and on with his athletic and academic achievements. Going to major in bioengineering and wrestle at the U of I. Just an outstanding young man. Renshaw is facing Colby Ryan, who looks like a well-built wrestler. Renshaw looks for an underhook. Ryan tries to jump in on leg. Renshaw's in good shot defense, may have a near side cradle, but can't quite hook it up, but slips in the legs immediately. We're only in the first 20 seconds of the match, and Renshaw getting a little too excited with those legs in. Got himself out of position. Renshaw's settling in now. Ledden wants Renshaw to work on his feet. There's a snap from Renshaw. Renshaw tries a right side single, but Ryan drops in underneath Renshaw. Renshaw's good here if he can keep his hips in, legs long. Renshaw's able to trap the far leg. He's trying to bunch Ryan up and circle around for the 2. He should be able to do it, I would think, if he keeps circling. 49 seconds left in the first period. Oh, Renshaw with the belly whizzer gets Ryan off balance and comes around for another takedown. It is now 4-1. Renshaw cuts with 35 seconds left, and Ryan dives back in. He's not in a great position. Renshaw should score here, and he does. 6-1 now for the Bulldog senior. 20 seconds left in the first period. Renshaw finds a half. Oh, and he's got Ryan on his back. And the double grapevines. This should be it, and there's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. 1 minute and 52 seconds for Daniel Renshaw. The seniors are showing up on senior night. In the heavyweight match, we will see Didier for the Bulldogs. His first action in the varsity lineup this year against Noah Carl from Toledo, Cumberland. $64-9. Bulldogs have won this meet. Good wrestling tonight from the Bulldogs. Gage Granadino, I thought, was the marquee matchup. He had a big win over a fellow state qualifier. Caden Hatton looked aggressive. All the Bulldog winners have been either by fall, forfeit, and one major decision. Didier tries to take a shot, not advisable under heavyweights, but he's able to get to his feet. If he can peel the hands off this front headlock, I think he can salvage the position. Good headlock from Carl. The out-of-bounds line is McCain's friend right now. And there the wrestlers go out of bounds. 55 seconds left in the first period. No score in this heavyweight match. Ooh, Didier's in an underhook. If he can throw it by, but he loses the head position. Ledden wants Didier to shot put that underhook and try and knee pull that single on the right side. Both wrestlers just kind of hanging in the tie-up. Not much action after that shot by Didier that was defended by Carl. Oh, Carl lost his balance temporarily, but nothing coming of it. Carl looking for a trip and tries to sag back for a throw. Didier falls on top and is getting a takedown and back points. 5 seconds left. I don't think Didier can get the fall here. Carl's able to get to his belly, but a 5-point move at the end of that period. Carl really tried to force a throw, and all the weight of Didier landed on his chest. Carl's choice. He will go with neutral. Didier looks like he's having some equipment problems. It's possible his headgear broke. Didier left the circle, and so he got a technical violation and gave up a point. It is now 5-1, McCain Didier over Noah Carl. Didier finds that underhook again. He just doesn't have the head position right. He needs to get the head on the same side as the underhook. Carl pushing forward. Didier circles to the center wisely, but he's still retreating. Carl just pushing and pushing. Carl just hanging with both hands on the head. I guess he's looking for a snap down, but can't get Didier down. Didier gets a warn for stalling because he's been backing up. There's still 1:10 left in this second period. Oh, another trip attempt by Carl, and Didier finds a headlock. If Didier can step all the way across and get his hips through, he might have it. Oh, Didier loses the grip and gives up the takedown to Carl. It is 5-3. 55 seconds left in the second period, and Carl finds the power half. It looks like Didier's going over. This is not good. The Bulldog heavyweight going to his back. Ref is counting 40 seconds. Didier looks like he's close to flat, and there is the pin. So Carl ends the night with a victory for the Pirates. The Bulldogs pick up the team victory, 64-15 over Cumberland. That concludes our first match of the night. We will keep the camera on for Monticello versus Cumberland coming at you shortly. And then the Bulldogs will wrestle Monticello in our third match of the night. Before I sign off for this first match, I would like to thank our sponsors. Thank you to Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, D1 Networks, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, Classic Plumbing, First State Bank of Forest, BSN Sports, and McDonald's of Mahomet. So once again, I am Nick Morphew, and thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me later tonight when the Bulldogs take on the Sages.
Okay. Good morning, Bulldog families and fans. My name is Nick DiFilippo. I'm the head baseball coach here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. I'm here today with the other spring and summer sport coaches to make you aware of a program that our spring sports teams are putting together to support two of our families currently dealing and battling with cancer. This spring, Mahomet-Seymour baseball team Okay, good morning, Bulldog families and fans. My name is Nick DiFilippo. I'm the head baseball coach here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. I'm here today with the other spring and summer sport coaches to make you aware of a program that our spring sports teams are putting together to support two of our families currently dealing and battling with cancer. This spring, Mahomet-Seymour baseball team will be taking pledges and donations for each strikeout recorded by the Bulldog pitching staff. This money will be collected at the end of the season and shared with the families of Lincoln Trail teacher Sarah Dyer and family of MSHS teacher Eric Andrecki.
And I'm Rob Ledden, the head wrestling coach, and we're also going to participate, and we're going to use pins for cancer.
Hi, Lisa Ayers, head softball coach. We're partnering with baseball, and we'll be taking donations and pledges for strikeouts this season as well.
My name is Keith Pogue. I'm the head boys track coach. I'm also representing our girls track program. We're going to contribute based on first place finishes this track season.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Davis, head varsity coach for the girls soccer this spring. We're going to be doing goals for cancer.
For more information on this initiative, please contact the head coach of any of the spring sports programs, as we'll be sharing this information also through the Sky Alert system, our social media, and other ways throughout the building. And remember, no Bulldog stands alone in their battle.
More. Hatton. There are 38 seconds and Ragona's got Olmsted turned. Ragona getting a count, and there's the hip toss, but Foster wisely drops in. Oh, but Dowers is able to find an over-under. Flip. He's got Carl on his back. There's still 1:38 left in this match, and Myers keeping his toes in and finds a fall. It's his fourth takedown, and he's able to get Kemper on his back. He can settle in here. 28 seconds left, and there's the fall for the very physical. Mateo drops in on his oh no, he's got a double. Easy, kid, easy. Darling rolls right to his back, and this should be it. There's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Renshaw finds a half. Oh, and he's got Ryan on his back. And the double grapevines. This should be it, and there's the fall. Another more. Hatton thinking about reversing his half to lift the head. He gets it, and there's the fall. Half in the wrist. There are 38 seconds, and Ragona's got Olmsted turned. Ragona getting a count, and there's the hip toss, but Foster wisely drops in. Oh, but Dowers is able to find an over-under. Flips. He's got Carl on his back. There's still 1:38 left in this match, and Myers keeping his toes in and finds a fall. It's his fourth takedown, and he's able to get Kemper on his back. He can settle in here. 28 seconds left, and there's the fall for the very physical. Mateo drops in on a oh no, he's got a double. Easy, kid, easy. Darling rolls right to his back, and this should be it. There's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Renshaw finds a half. Oh, and he's got Ryan on his back. And the double grapevines. This should be it, and there's the fall. More.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
One company is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Not to Express Employment Professionals. Are you looking for the right opportunity? Choose Express for a new job or the next step in your employment. We take pride in connecting the right people with the right company. Let us help. We'll open doors for you. Express is on a mission to put 1 million people to work each year.
Mahomet-Seymour alumni Jordan Rock on how high school students are important to Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
I think some important considerations in high school banking are how much money you're going to set aside for the future, because I remember getting my first paychecks, I just wanted to spend it all at once, and that's really not a good idea. So I think one of the important things is to figure out how you're going to save the money, and also setting some money aside to spend and have some fun with.
I'm Ryan Heiser. I work at Fisher National Bank of Mahomet. Please stop by and see us soon.
Stop by and meet Ryan and Jordan and the team of Fisher National Bank of Mahomet.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
Hi, come see me, State Farm Agent Darwin Boston, and my team in downtown Mahomet.
Okay. Good morning, Bulldog families and fans. My name is Nick DiFilippo. I'm the head baseball coach here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. I'm here today with the other spring and summer sport coaches to make you aware of a program that our spring sports teams are putting together to support two of our families currently dealing and battling with cancer. This spring, Mahomet-Seymour baseball team will be taking pledges and donations for each strikeout recorded by the Bulldog pitching staff. This money will be collected at the end of the season and shared with the families of Lincoln Trail teacher Sarah Dyer and family of MSHS teacher Eric Andrecki.
And I'm Rob Ledden, the head wrestling coach, and we're also going to participate, and we're going to use pins for cancer.
Hi, Lisa Harris, head softball coach for baseball. Taking donations and pledges for strikeouts this season as well.
My name is Keith Pogue. I'm the head boys track
Hi, I'm Jeremy Davis, head varsity coach for the girls soccer this spring. We're going to be doing goals for cancer. For more information, please contact me.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Bulldog TV. I am Nick Morphew, former Bulldog assistant and current youth club coach, and I will be bringing you the last meet of the night. The Bulldogs will be taking on the Monticello Sages. Earlier tonight, the Bulldogs won 64-15. They had 7 falls and 1 major decision in that victory, and the following seniors got wins on senior night. Peyton Ragona, Peyton Myers, Gage Granadino, Hayden Nelson, and Daniel Renshaw. So a special night here tonight. You could see the gym, or maybe from your vantage point you can't see it, but the gym is decorated with banners and posters. They really do a great job of putting on a senior night here at Mahomet. The Bulldogs, with that earlier victory, moved to 6-0 on the season, and they're facing a Monticello team with a decently full lineup. We've seen a lot of matches where there have been a lot of forfeits. It looks like Monticello is only giving up 2 forfeits, so we'll get to see a lot of matches. There's a lot of great energy here in the gym, so it's been a fun night to bring you this Bulldog wrestling meet. This meet will start at 120, and the Bulldogs will get 2 forfeits right off the bat, so they'll be up 12-0. And then the Bulldogs will line up like this. Talon Pollock at 32, Logan Hillard at 138, Logan Petro at 45, Braden Heinold at 152, Peyton Myers at 160, Gage Granadino at 170, 182 we'll see Brennan Hauser, at 195 we'll see Mateo Cassius, Daniel Renshaw, the senior, will wrestle at 220, and McCain Didier will wrestle 285. When we come back around, Caden Hatton will take the mat at 106, followed by Lucas Olmsted at 113 and Isabel Leahy at 120. Before we get into this meet, though, we do have a special message from our Bulldog family.
Okay. Good morning, Bulldog families and fans. My name is Nick DiFilippo. I'm the head baseball coach here at mahomet-seymour High School. I'm here today with the other spring and summer sport coaches to make you aware of a program that our spring sports teams are putting together to support 2 of our families currently dealing and battling with cancer. This spring, Mahomet-Seymour baseball team will be taking pledges and donations for each strikeout recorded by the Bulldog pitching staff. This money will be collected at the end of the season and shared with the families of Lincoln Trail teacher Sarah Dyer and family of MSHS teacher Eric Andrecki.
And I'm Rob Ledden, the head wrestling coach, and we're also going to participate, and we're going to use pins for cancer.
Hi, Lisa Ayers, head softball coach. We're partnering with baseball, and we'll be taking donations and pledges for strikeouts this season as well.
My name is Keith Pogue. I'm the head boys track coach. I'm also representing our girls track program. We're going to contribute based on first place finishes this track season.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Davis, head varsity coach for the girls soccer this spring. We're going to be doing goals for cancer.
For more information on this initiative, please contact the head coach of any of the spring sports programs, as we'll be sharing this information also through the Sky Alert system, our social media, and other ways throughout the building. And remember, no Bulldog stands alone in their battle.
A link to the pledge form will be in the description of this video, or you can find it at any Mahomet-Seymour affiliated social media page. Please consider offering what you can to help the Andrecki and Dyer families. Let's show them that no Bulldog stands alone. So the buzzer has went off. Both teams are taking their spots on their benches. This meet will, as I mentioned, will start at 120 pounds. The Bulldogs have been wrestling really well. The wrestlers are showing a lot of good aggression on their feet, a lot of different setups, shots to both sides. It's been really fun to watch them early in this season. They are now almost a month into their season, and their conditioning looks to be improving. As I've mentioned plenty of times, these wrestlers have gone from shin guards and shoulder pads straight into singlets and started competing almost as soon as the wrestling season was allowed to start. After this meet tonight, looking ahead to next week, the Bulldogs will be away during the week, and they will face some tough challenges. Next Thursday, they have a rematch with conference rival Mattoon, who gave them their only loss last year. And then on Thursday, they will be at Tolono Unity, Wrestling Unity, and Vandalia, two really good Class A teams, especially Unity coming off a team state trophy last year. As I mentioned, tonight was senior night. There are 8 Bulldog seniors that were honored tonight, a nice big class. It's always good when you can have 8 or 10 or 12 seniors in a class because then you know your numbers are up to 30 or 40 wrestlers, a good size of a wrestling team. The Bulldogs have 32 wrestlers this year. Looks like the first Bulldog wrestlers are getting ready to take their forfeits. This will be Isabel Leahy and senior Peyton Ragona. Ragona had a fall in his earlier match. The first match that we'll wrestle tonight will be Talon Pollock, a promising freshman for the Bulldogs, and he will face off against Tristan Slade from the Sages. Talon is big into the international styles of wrestling. His dad told me earlier tonight that this summer he'll go internationally to a training camp. He wrestles both freestyle and Greco-Roman. In his first victory last week as a Bulldog, we saw some of those Greco-Roman skills. All right, the wrestlers toe the line, and we are about to get underway. Pollock with a club to an underhook. Doesn't have the near side head position, though. Looks like he's trying to jack up Slade. And he steps around, able to get a little bit of a hip toss throw. Gets the takedown on the edge and is collecting back points. The referee currently holding a 2 in his hand. He got a 2 count on that little toss. Talon has the leg turked up now, trying to settle in. He's across to the collar. Talon gives Slade the escape and wants to go to work on his feet again. Tries a super duck, but defended by Slade. Slide by right to a Merkel and takes Slade straight back and is getting back points here. Pollock pouring on the points now. It is 10-1 already in this first period. Pollock releases Slade one more time, takes a long double leg shot that's easily fended off. There's a duck under, and he gets into a high crotch, elevates, and takes Slade down for another 2 points, and he's looking for more back points here. He's in tech fall territory, so he's got to be careful not to just get the back points and let Slade roll over. It's got to be a secure pin. 20 seconds left. Pollock trying to settle in and get the fall. He will not get the tech fall, so we'll have another chance in the second period. He hooks the leg on a near side cradle, and this looks to be it. Oh, but the clock runs out. Pollock is up 15-2 now. If he wants the fall and the 16 points, he's got to be careful. He chooses neutral, so he is going to have to take Slade down straight to his back and pin him if he wants to get the 16 points. Pollock with an over collar tie, shrugs it by to that Merkel again, and now he's got Slade on his back. Pollock trying to adjust so that he can get the fall. The referee is, oh, I thought the referee was going to let him get away with readjusting, but he says, no, you broke your hold. He gives him the 3 back points, and that is a tech fall for Talon Pollock. Bulldogs add 5 points to their score. They are up 17-0. Now we will see senior Logan Hillard against Garrett Wilkin from Monticello. Hillard so far early in the season has been one of my favorite wrestlers. Oh, but he gives up Wilkin, the underhook. There's the underhook right to the high crotch, doubles off. We've seen this a lot from Hillard. Still hasn't secured the takedown yet. He steps over the ankle, and that should be it. He gets the 2-point takedown. That's a very effective combination for Hillard. The club, the underhook right to the high crotch. We've seen Hillard tilt from this top position. He's trying to tie up those wrists. Wilkin is up and out for the escape. 1 minute left in this first period. Lots of motion by both wrestlers. Wilkins standing somewhat straight up. Hillard doesn't lock the tie, shrugs it off. Wrestlers fall into each other's arms and go out of bounds. .35 seconds left. 1 point advantage for Hillard. Hillard looks like he's looking for maybe that high crotch again, and he hits it. Secures the ankle, cuts over for 2. Nice shot from Hillard. 20 seconds left, and he's looking to put the bar on the back. Trying to look for some points at the end of the period. The arm slips out, so Hillard will settle on top and ride the wrist to end this period. Good high crotch shots there from Hillard in this first period. Hillard deferred. Wilkin takes down. Hillard is able to secure the wrist in the near arm. I thought he was going to try and tilt right away. We saw Gage Granadino catch that tilt off the chop in the previous meet. Nice pressure from Hillard to dig that arm out. Trying to thread the needle now. Now he needs to scoop the head and really pick up Wilkin, but he loses his grip on the arm. Hillard could also keep that arm across the back, hook the leg, and put his elbow in the headgear and scoop the head. Hillard trying to meet Grinder, pops it a little soon. He really didn't make Wilkin turn his hips and has to return Wilkin to the match, or to the mat. 1:07 left in this second period. Hillard digging in a wing now. Still plenty of time to get some points. He doesn't really have the pressure right. He's just trying to run it around the head. He really needs to push that elbow with his chest. Tries to get out to the side again. Wilkin defending well. Oh, Wilkin's hips get a little bit turned. But Hillard loses the wing. .20 seconds left. Hillard has ridden pretty well, but no points to show for it yet. I liked what I saw in Hillard's ride. He had his knees a little bit up to his chest and his laces on the back. Here you see the laces on the back of Wilkins' calves, and he's stretching Wilkins' legs, so he really has no power to build his base. Good forward pressure and ride from Hillard. Second period ends, 4-1 Hillard. Hillard chooses down. All Hillard's wins have been bonus point wins. Looks like we have a blood or injury time. I didn't quite see what it was. Hillard has 2 falls and 1 tech fall. We do have some JV matches ongoing. I will see if I can get some names for you. I believe this is Logan Hillard's younger brother wrestling on the JV mat. So Mama Hillard has her attention divided. Oh, Hillard finds a half off a double leg. Oh, he might even hook up a cradle from there. The younger Hillard is up 7-2 in this JV match. Okay, we are ready to go on this varsity mat. 1 more period left. Hillard hits a hard switch. Can't get it, but goes right to a stand-up, working the hands. Looks like he's looking for a standing switch, and he hits it and comes around for 2. Collar ride to break Wilkin down. Once again, you see those shoelaces spreading Wilkin's legs to get him flat. Now he's looking for a tilt. He hit the ball in chain tilt last week. 6-1 Hillard. Trying to keep up his streak of bonus point wins. He needs 3 more points for the major decision. The coaches are telling Hillard to go on his feet. So with only 1:11 left, oh, the clock is still running. They'll have to fix that. I think they're going to reset the clock to 1:20. So Logan, I hate doing math on the air, but I think Logan probably needs 2 takedowns to secure the major. If he gets 2 takedowns, he'll secure the major. Hillard finds that underhook. Here comes the high crotch. Can't quite get Wilkins where he wants him. There it is. Oh, a long shot, but he converts it. Wow, he's able to pull that in and finish. He cuts again. The score is 8-3 now, so he will need 2 more takedowns. I misspoke earlier. 50 seconds left. Looking for that high crotch again. I'd like to see him go to something else. Stall warning for Wilkin. Hillard trying that parry grip to a single. Can't get penetration. 30 seconds left. Oh, Hillard goes to that high crotch again, cuts over, gets the 2 points. He's got 25 seconds, and he needs 1 more takedown. Let him go. He does let Wilkin go, and now it's 10-4, 15 seconds. Wilkin hanging on that. Oh, he finds the underhook to the high crotch again. A stalling call on Wilkin. Doesn't matter for the major. Hillard still needs this takedown. 4 seconds left. Oh, I thought that Wilkin had 4 points. He only has 3, so Hillard does get the major decision. You can see how hard Logan Hillard works. Just always attacking, trying to score points on the mat. junior and sectional qualifier, Logan Petro, will wrestle for the first time this year. He has not yet had a match in competition. He's going to be wrestling Caleb O'Link, who is also a sectional qualifier for Monticello. Petro, a long and lanky wrestler, but he does like to go upper body. He likes overhooks and gets a lot of trips. On top, he throws in the legs. There may be some confusion. I'm not sure if this is, if Monticello has changed up their lineup for matchup purposes. I was going to call this wrestler Caleb O'Link, but I'm not sure if this is O'Link. The official score in track wrestling was 11-4 for Logan Hillard, so he did not get the major decision. O'Link, level change. There's Petro, finds an underhook. O'Link tries to get to a headlock. Petro bracing. Oh, he does get Petro's hips flipped, but nothing yet. I think he lost the arm. There might be an illegal hold there. 1 point to Petro. You need the arm in that headlock. Petro shoots through the body of O'Link, is able to keep the elbow and the leg, and is able to flip O'Link down. Now he's got a bottom leg cradle, a bottom leg far side cradle. You don't see that too often. Petro's kind of pulling against himself here, and he breaks the cradle grip but keeps the leg in. Petro finds a power half right away and wrenches it over. Oh, O'Link is close to being pinned, and there's the fall. 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. Logan Petro, in his first action of the year, gets the pin. Good work on top from Logan Petro. He will be followed by another junior, Braden Heinold. Will be wrestling Cal Spence from Monticello. Braden on the year is 4-0 with 2 falls. Bulldogs take a commanding early lead, 27-0. Heinold tries to force the elbow up, drops down into a single, elevates that knee, looking for that trip. He's got the leg elevated. He should be able to maybe front trip if he had to. And then adjust to the dump, gets Spence down. Spence, some good movement as he pops up. 1:34 left in this first period. Spence gets the escape. It is now 2-1 Heinold. Oh, Heinold just drops under the arms of Spence to a double, gets a takedown on the edge. So Spence was pushing into Heinold there, and Heinold dropped just straight down. I think Heinold might have a bloody nose. We'll get some blood cleanup. The Bulldogs as a team have not really been challenged much this year. Next week will really challenge them. It would be nice if they could beat Mattoon, avenge last year's loss. Mattoon has had a nice team. A couple years ago, I think they had upwards of 6 state qualifiers. The blood has been cleaned up. Wrestlers return to the center. Heinold last year lost in the blood round of sectionals in a very close match. He was the most improved wrestler last year for the Bulldogs. He went from about a 500 wrestler his freshman year to almost qualifying for state. Heinold good on top, goes right for those wings. Spence was able to slip it. Good movement by Spence, though. Heinold, is able to snatch a tilt on the border, but can't get it before they go out of bounds. Heinold with a sag chop. Loses the arm, goes to the chop again. Finds the wing and the wrist. 53 seconds left in this first period. Spence able to defend well here. Oh, Spence turned his hips into Heinold. Oh, that was the opportunity as soon as Spence turned his hips in. But Heinold finds a double chicken wing. Spence tying up the legs of Heinold. 30 seconds left. Heinold working, driving, finally gets Spence to turn. He's settling in with 25 seconds left. He loses both wings, so he switches to a half. Oh, and can't keep Spence on his back, but gets the 3 back points. 7-1 Heinold, 10 seconds left in the first period. Heinold gets a wing at the end of this period, but can't get anything from it. Heinold, a very good rider. I like the way he wrestles on his feet. He's probably one of the few Mahomet wrestlers who has a reshot in his arsenal. Switch from Heinold, it gets that reversal in 2 seconds. 9-1. Major decision right now for Braden Heinold. Where Heinold has struggled in the past is on bottom. But not right there. A 2-second reversal. Heinold going to work again. Wings, halves, tilts. .132 left in the second period. This is a 152-pound match. Bulldogs up 27-0 in the team score. Heinold finds that double chicken wing again. Loses it. Spence has some good flexibility and strength. Heinold isn't able to secure those arms. He cuts Spence with 1:10 left. 9-2 Heinold now. Oh, Spence almost does a knee pull single. Since Heinold has moved up in weight, I think that his motion has been, he doesn't move quite as much. Head outside single that he dumps on Spence. I'd like to see Braden's feet get moving a little bit more. Like I said, he has a good reshot, so when he can get action and reaction, that's when he's at his best. .30 seconds left in the second period. Heinold up 11-2. Another chop to a wing, looking for the wrist now. Oh, hard roll from Spence. Comes around on top for the reversal. Good tight waist from Spence, is able to drive Heinold down. Ooh, and a crossface. Spence wants revenge. Looking for that far side cradle. Can't get it. I think if I were the... Oh, it's Monticello's choice now. I might be interested in having Spence on top if I were the Monticello coaches. You know, even though Braden comes from a Mahomet wrestling family, he came to wrestling a little later in life. But he has really developed quickly into a very good wrestler. For Braden's sake, I hope Monticello chooses down here, or neutral. Last year we did see this a little bit. Braden would have a good first 2 periods, and if he went down in the 3rd period, he would struggle a bit. Monticello chooses down. Good stand up from Spence. It's now 11-5. So Heinold had the major decision at one point. Now that lead is cut to 6. Spence looks like he's got a lot of energy still. Heinold shoots from distance. Can't get it. Spence with a knee tap. Heinold elbow shove, but no shot. Spence looks like he's controlling this match. Oh, but Heinold is able to find a single, looking for a high post. No, he comes up, tries the double. Oh, hard cross-face hip toss attempt by Spence. The wrestlers break away. 1:15 left in this 3rd period. I would say Spence has the momentum right now. Heinold trying to clear those elbows, but he's not really taking a shot, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got called for stalling here. Heinold dives in. Not a very good shot, but with his length, he's able to at least threaten the legs of Spence. .41 seconds left in the 3rd period. 11-5 Heinold from Mahomet. Now Spence seemed to have slowed down. Haven't really seen a shot from Spence. There's one. Heinold defends. Oh, Heinold tried that reshot, but wasn't in great position. Still is able to get to the leg. 17 seconds left, pulling in the leg. Spence defends. Now Spence tries to get in a shot. On Spence's shots, he's not really changing levels. Oh, there's a level change, and he gets in on a single. If Heinold could get this takedown, he would get the major for the Bulldogs, but that's not going to happen. So Heinold, the winner, was good early in the match and then kind of petered out towards the end. Something to work on. The Bulldogs extend their lead to 30-0. And now Peyton Myers will face Jackson Trent from Monticello. Myers, wily and unpredictable on the mat. A senior, wrestling on senior night. Myers tries a tentative single level change. Tries that single again. Myers to a front headlock. Now Trent's able to pull in a single leg. Myers trying to step over, and now he's trying to flip Trent straight to his back, create a scramble situation. He does, but Trent's able to keep the leg. Myers hips in, nothing going. Myers is just giving Trent the leg. Myers cement mixer and able to come around for the 2 points. I believe I used the word unorthodox in the first meet. I would say that sequence was somewhat unorthodox. There's a tilt attempt by Myers, but too much momentum, can't settle it down. Finds a half on Trent. He might have a full Nelson, the ref is not calling it. Pretty sure that was a full Nelson. And I think that's what the referees are discussing. Oh, Myers avoids giving up the point, but will give Trent the escape. 46 seconds left in this first period. Oh, Trent with a hip toss, trying to settle in. Myers has good strength and flexibility, is able to get out. He got a 2 count. Myers is able to get out, and he was given the reversal, although I'm not sure it's quite a reversal yet. Trent in a fireman situation, switching to a single. Myers wisely throws the action out of bounds. It is 5-4 now in favor of Trent from Monticello. Not sure what Trent's first move was there. Maybe he was trying to get his hips out for a Granby. Myers sticks with the chop. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Myers holding on for dear life here. Myers sometimes does get a little sloppy on top. His hips fall off to the side. Myers will take down to start the second period. Myers with, I think, a switch and then reaches back, but his motion gets him almost free of Trent. Trent drops down on the leg. Is able to stay on top of Myers. Myers turns into Trent, grabs the head, kicks his hips over, has the double grapevines, and that's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. Ryan, do you know any other synonyms for unorthodox? Ryan Ziegler, my producer tonight, does a great job. He's having to hustle. We're having some technical difficulties, but he's doing all the graphics. And as I mentioned before, his favorite class is geometry with Mrs. Morphew. She said you're the best student in first hour, so. Yes, I try not to do math on the air. Okay, at 170, senior Gage Granadino takes on Brian Spencer from Monticello. Gage, undefeated on the year, beat single A state qualifier Easton Seifert from Cumberland in the first match. Spencer in on a shot, but Granadino has really good shot defense. He knows how to get his legs back, his hips on his opponent. Now Granadino has a cow catcher, double under, but decides to take it off the mat. I would really like to see Gage take some shots. I'm going to keep saying that in these broadcasts until he watches this and starts taking more shots. He has a great single leg. When Gage gets to his single leg, he finishes. He's a very efficient finisher. There's another shot by Spencer. Gage defends, is able to come in on his own attack, lifts and gets the 2-point takedown. Gage hopes to go to a 2-year school and wrestle. Legs come in now for Gage. Trying to look for some cheap back points, but oh, he is getting them. I didn't think he would get the count because Spencer's shoulders were on Gage's body. They usually don't count that. He did get a 2 count and the 2 points added to his score. Spencer hustles back to the middle. Granadino with a chop to a collar, but a caution. Granadino was not lined up correctly. His knees he has to have one knee behind the plane of his opponent's feet there. Gage covers left side again, and another caution. The third one will be a point. Gage pauses a second. Spencer crawls forward, but Gage is able to get him in a crab ride. He's got a half and a wing in the crab. This is a good position for Gage with 25 seconds left here. He gets the leg in. He's got the half. If he can scramble his hips on top a little more, he can get the leverage to get the back points. Nothing comes of that. I really thought Gage would make something of that one. A solid 4-0 lead for Granadino at the end of the first period. Spencer wants to choose neutral. Tries a shot off the mat. Granadino is able to run around, trying to find his lift. They crumble to the mat, and I think Granadino was able to get a leg in. Either way, it's another 2 points for Gage. He's up 6-0 now. Gage tries to cross face. Nothing going there. Oh, Gage sinks a deep heaven. Spencer's on his back. Double grapevines in. And that's over. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. The senior with 2 wins on senior night. At 182, the Bulldogs will send out Brennan Hauser, a sophomore. He will face off against Ethan Alexander from Monticello. Hauser is a candidate, I think, for most improved wrestler. He's very active on his feet, trying a variety of different techniques. I like what I'm seeing from him. And like most of these Bulldog wrestlers, I don't know if it's because of the pandemic, but they're all growing their hair out. Hauser with the mop of brown hair there. Good motion, shoots from distance, finds the double, lifts, and gets the takedown. Hauser will cut Alexander. Now he tries that underhook. He's been doing an underhook, trying to a knee pull there, but can't get it. And then he pulls the underhook high crotch off. Able to catch the arm, and he's getting back points too. Man, when Hauser hit the high crotch from that underhook, he really had to turn his body almost 180 degrees to get in on that shot. That takes a lot of effort, and he was able to pull it off. He lets Alexander go. Looking for his third takedown here. Hauser with that outside elbow control, really likes the high crotch from here too. There a little boot scoot there. Can't get it, but finds himself in a body lock, looking for the lift. Alexander has a neck wrench, doesn't quite have the neck wrench, I guess. There's a good lift from Hauser, knees him down. I thought he had control there before Alexander rolled out, but the refs say no. Hauser tries a super duck and finds himself in a double leg. Gets his third takedown of the match to be up 8-2. Hauser decides to take the action out, 23 seconds left. He's going to stay on top. Try to ride, maybe try and find another 2 or 3 points at the end of this period. He's got the arm chopped, and I think he's got the wrist. The Bulldogs have been tilting from this position. Oh, he has a wing tilt. He is going to get 2 points. Ref's still counting. 3 seconds left. He gets the full 3 back points. Nice job by Hauser. In 23 seconds, he got that tilt. He's up 11-2. Hauser bouncing around like a boxer in between periods. He'll take down. Hauser to his feet. Alexander locks his hands. Hauser's able to keep his balance, come around for a switch, gets a reversal. So Hauser adds 3 points in the first 10 seconds of the second period. He's well on his way for that tech fall now. It's 14-2. Hauser has the wrist again, looking for that wing tilt. Decides to go with the tight waist and almost is able to hold Alexander for a count. Hauser has the wrong arm. I guess he can maybe try and keep that tilt on the mat. It's kind of on the wrong side. Oh, he's able to pull Alexander back on. He snuck in the wing. He's going to get another count, and this will probably do it. I think he got all 5. Oh, he's able to keep the wing. Looking for the fall now. 59 seconds left in this second period. There it is, and that's another 6 points for the Bulldogs. Man, Brendan Hauser looks really good this year. Like Logan Hillard, like Caden Hatton at 106, he's just always working and going after it. Now we have Mateo Cassius. I'd really like to see Mateo hit some single legs this match and finish them cleanly. He kind of struggled on his single leg finishes in his first couple matches. Mateo will wrestle Miles Von Baron from Monticello. Right to an underhook for Cassius. Driving Von Baron off the mat. He cedes the underhook to Von Baron now and tries kind of an inside trip kind of thing, but they go out of bounds. Mateo club to the underhook, far knee pick, able to capture both legs, finds the chicken wing, transitioning right from the takedown to the pinning combination, decides to let it go and charges back into Von Baron, but eventually lets him go. Von Baron charges wildly at Cassius. Cassius gets the inside control. Snap. Now he's in the single leg. Finish it good. He's going to lift, back trip, controlled landing. Nice job from Cassius there. Another 2 points. That is the finish that I've been wanting to see from him. Something where he finishes on the lower body. He's going to cut Von Baron. Tap, single. Tries to elevate to back trip, but did they give him? So I think Mateo gets a point for hands to the face, but they did not give him credit for that takedown. Tap and go by Cassius again. Starts off on a single, switches to a double, slides up to a body lock, and now he's got Von Baron on his back. 59 seconds to go. Cassius finds a half, circles around to the front. Can't get Von Baron down yet. There's the fall, and that's another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. I am enjoying the activity level of the Bulldog wrestlers. It looks like they are rounding into form. I think that's some of the cleanest technique that we've seen from Mateo. So that is definitely a good sign from the Bulldogs. Now Daniel Renshaw takes the mat. Daniel's a scholar and a gentleman. He's going to face Ashton Wassam from Monticello. I think Coach Ledden is probably talking to the referee about how the hands to the face negated a takedown from Mateo. Wassam in on a single on Renshaw. Renshaw needs the whizzer, not just the head, but get the whizzer in there. Oh, he's able to kick out and reset. Renshaw back in with an over-under, and it's just going to kind of drag Wassam down and scramble around the side. I'd really like to see Renshaw do something. It's same over-under, drags him down and gets the 2 points. I'd like to see a snatch single or something from Renshaw. Looking for taps. I like that. Snatch single, dumps, able to secure the far leg on the way down and gets another 2 points. Let's do it again, Daniel. He's going to cut Wassam again. 6-2 now. I'd like to see a shot again. There's a drag attempt by Renshaw. Trying to find the Russian tie. He does, and he drags that down. That was a good move. Now he's going to work on top with 49 seconds left. Finds a half. Half and a wrist. Renshaw putting a lot of pressure forward. Wassam fighting. Oh, Wassam turns his hips. It's probably over here. Renshaw settles in. And there it is, another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are up 60-0, it says on our scoreboard. McCain Didier is wrestling heavyweight tonight for the Bulldogs. He will be wrestling Brandon Peters for the Sagers. Wrestlers start hand finding, and Peters tries to find a headlock right off the bat. Now they're in an over-under. Peters looks to have the advantage. He's got it locked with the arm. Oh, who's going to fall to their back here? And it's Didier. Peters on top. Plenty of time left. Didier's fighting well, is able to get to his belly. Peters going to work now. Very aggressive Sage wrestler here. Finds a far side cradle as Didier tries to stand up. Didier got his knee a little close to his head. Peters up 4-0. Didier is able to get to his feet, but can't clear Peters' half. Peters looking for a far side cradle again. He finds it, but he breaks. Didier breaks the grip. The referees stopped the match at a good point for McCain to put his headgear back on. 55 seconds left in the first period. Peters came out firing here in this first period. You know, in heavyweights, being on top is a big advantage. Let's see if Didier can hold off the assaults from Peters, or even get an escape. That'd be even better. Peters looks like he's looking for that far side cradle again. Ooh, Didier probably could have kept that tripod and Peters would have fallen off him. Didier's got an arm, but Peters driving. Oh, Didier's able to squirm his hips out and come on top. He's got a power half now. Didier drives Peters over. 34 seconds left. And Didier's on top. Oh, and there's the fall. What a comeback from McCain Didier. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. Wow. Didier was able to turn his hips, and Peters fell right to his back. The Bulldogs are up 66-0, I believe, once they add in that heavyweight score. Now we'll get to see the energetic Caden Hatton against Quinn Taylor from Monticello. Lots of movement from these wrestlers. Oh, Hatton's able to drop into a single and is able to shrug Taylor down, but no, Taylor keeps the whizzer, nothing yet. Oh, good fight and movement from Taylor. I thought Hatton had it for sure. Both wrestlers level changing. Hatton driving into Taylor, but can't secure the leg. Hatton trying again. Now Taylor with a shot. Good action from these two 106-pounders. Level change from Taylor. Level change again. Hatton drops to a knee to cut off Taylor's options. Taylor dives back in. Hatton defends with head and hands and is able to spin around for a relatively easy takedown there. Hatton gets his legs in, looking for banana splits. Both wrestlers rolling around. Hatton trying to settle Taylor in for back points. Hatton's chest is too far up Taylor's back, and now he settles back. Hatton getting the count now. I don't think he'll get the fall. At least from my angle, it doesn't look like it. Hatton gets the 3-point near fall. Transitions to a half and both legs in. Taylor's able to get the one leg out, but Hatton still has Taylor curled up and is getting back points. Hatton really trying to drive his chest forward to try and get Taylor's arm down. Hatton in a good position here, but only 5 seconds left in the period. Taylor's able to survive, but Hatton adds 3 more points, and he's in major decision territory after the first period. Taylor defers, Hatton chooses down.
Top.
Hatton with a little sit, moving his hips, but Taylor's able to follow. That's one thing I've seen from Hatton. He likes that sit, and then he likes to look for that wrist, maybe come around for a Granby shrug. I'd really like to see his first move where he really gets his hips away from his opponent. There's the sit again. He rotates back to his base and then just kind of stops moving there. Hatton balled up. There, Hatton's able to get to a tripod. He stands up. Taylor hanging off him, but lets Hatton go. Long shot from Taylor, easily defended. Hatton thinks about a reshot. Another shot from Taylor, defended by Hatton. Hatton with the 2-on-1 Russian tie, but no head position. Hatton snaps, then goes and shoots under, gets to a single. He has to come up. Good. Oh, and he dumps it. Taylor trying to scramble, but Hatton's able to fall into a head and arm pinning combination, and this might be another one for the Bulldogs. There it is, another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs up to a 72-0, or sorry, I think the scoreboard says 72-0. It might be 78-0. The final match of the night will be Lucas Olmsted, who is a 106-pounder, bumping up to wrestle Josh Kirkham, who is also a 106-pounder, but this is the 113-pound match. Both wrestlers lock up here. Olmsted has had a nice head outside shot to the right side in previous matches. there it is again. He's circled. Kirkham got to that head outside single. He really needs to either lift or drop his hips down so he can cut over to the double. Kirkham with those long arms traps Altstetter's leg. They fall to the mat. 50-50 situation here. Altsstetter finds a half though. Oh, but doesn't circle around. Circles to the front instead. Gets to the front headlock. Finds the near side cradle. Trying to lock it up. Altsstetter trying to keep the momentum going. Driving with that head. Oh, doesn't have the strength to keep it locked up. He will come around for the 2 points though. Good exchange from those two. Lucas, even though he's an undersized 106-pounder, I think he's shown some good strength in his matches. There's Kirkham. Stands up nicely, gets hand control. Cuts the lead in half. Altsstetter really wants to... Oh, Kirkham takes a long shot. Altsstetter with some good hips and defense here. Really trying to push on the head. He wants that front headlock to go to that near side cradle, but he's giving up leverage. He wants the front headlock on the right side when he should be looking for it on the left side. He's able to get his legs free though. Looking for that right side front headlock. Oh, nice shuck by. And did they give him 2? I don't think they're going to talk about it. I think it was 2. I think Altsstetter, and it is. Altsstetter chooses neutral. You'll see Altsstetter, he circles to his left, shoots to his right. Oh, Kirkham beats him to it. Tries a long single. Altsstetter trying to keep his hips down. Kirkham with that length is able to keep the leg. Altsstetter finds the near ankle and lifts it, but doesn't kick his legs back. If he kicks his legs back, he can get 2 here. Nothing yet. The wrestlers are going to go out of bounds here. Ooh, Kirkham might be able to sling Altsstetter back on the mat. Oh, he does, but they go out of bounds. No points there. So Altsstetter on his shot defense, he grabs that near ankle and elevates it, but he needs to really stretch out the leg that Kirkham has grabbed a hold of. Kirkham tries a crossbody shot. Altsstetter defends. So once again, Altstetter's trying to circle. Now he needs to pick up that ankle and straighten his leg. If he straightens his leg, he's got it. 45 seconds left. Altsstetter is awarded the 2, but it's a precarious 2. He's not quite in control. Kirkham stepping over. Altsstetter might have been able to elevate to get a Turk. Kirkham sucks in that leg again. Altsstetter with a butcher now. If Altsstetter bumps Kirkham's hip with his hip, he might be able to get him over. Bump him with your hip and then run around the head. Oh, he's able to wrench Kirkham over. 11 seconds left. Oh, Lucas can't hold Kirkham though. And there's a potentially dangerous call. (6-1) for Altsstetter. This is our last match of the evening. Bulldogs beat Cumberland 64-15, and they're working on a shutout here. Altsstetter will start this period, third period down. We haven't seen Altsstetter down yet. Oh, there's a locked hands on Kirkham. So Altsstetter, but Altsstetter gets to his feet, works the hands, gets the escape. So he gets the escape and the point for the locked hands. 8-1 now. Long shot from Kirkham again. There's a stalling call on Olmsted. I think that's a good call. Lucas really hasn't shot. Lucas has a cross face, now elevating that near ankle. Yeah, he needs to straighten that right leg. That's what he's doing, trying to scramble around, and does get the 2. 10-1 now for Lucas. Lucas gives up a little position, gets a little bit too far in front. Kirkham circling around, trying to grab anything. Olmsted drops to that single, but they'll circle out of bounds. Olmsted still on top from the Bulldogs. Hands on hips. Maybe he's getting a little tired, or maybe he got hit in the nose or something there. .53 seconds left. Olmsted, tight waist, far ankle. Kirkham turns into it. He could swim to a half if he wants it. Lucas says, no, I'll keep the tight waist. Kirkham needs something big here. He's fighting the near hand, but hasn't been able to really get to his feet. Olmsted has one stalling call on him already. Lucas picks up the near ankle. Almost gets Kirkham's hips turned. 8 seconds left. Looking good for a Bulldog shutout here. And that will end our matches tonight. The Bulldogs win 75-0 over the Monticello Sages. Just a good night of wrestling from the Bulldogs. Lots of energy. Definitely a great performance to have going into the tough week next week. So the Bulldogs are now 7-0 as they go on the road for the first time this season, facing Mount Zion, Mattoon, Tolono, and Vandalia. And we will see you back here on Saturday the 22nd for Springfield versus Centennial. Sorry, versus Springfield and Centennial. Before we head out, I'd like to thank our sponsors one more time. Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, D1 Networks, Jackson Quality Construction, Subway of Mahomet, Classic Plumbing, First State Bank of Forest, BSN Sports, and McDonald's of Mahomet. And to leave you tonight, we have a special message from the Bulldog family. Please watch and donate if you can.
Okay. Good morning, Bulldog families and fans. My name is Nick DiFilippo. I'm the head baseball coach here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. I'm here today with the other spring and summer sport coaches to make you aware of a program that our spring sports teams are putting together to support 2 of our families currently dealing and battling with cancer. This spring, Mahomet-Seymour baseball team will be taking pledges and donations for each strikeout recorded by the Bulldog pitching staff. This money will be collected at the end of the season and shared with the families of Lincoln Trail teacher Sarah Dyer and family of MSHS teacher Eric Andrecki.
And I'm Rob Ledden, the head wrestling coach, and we're also going to participate, and we're going to use Pins for Cancer.
Hi, Lisa Ayers, head softball coach. We're partnering with baseball, and we'll be taking donations and pledges for strikeouts this season as well.
My name is Keith Pogue. I'm the head boys track coach. I'm also representing our girls track program. We're going to contribute based on first place finishes this track season.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Davis, head varsity coach for the girls soccer this spring. We're going to be doing goals for cancer.
For more information on this initiative, please contact the head coach of any of the spring sports programs, as we'll be sharing this information also through the Sky Alert system, our social media, and other ways throughout the building. And remember, no Bulldog stands alone in their battle.
So under this video link, There is a form that you can donate to the Andraki and Dyer families. You can also find this link on all Mahomet-Seymour social media sites. So please donate what you can to help these Bulldog families. Once again, I am Nick Morphew, former Bulldog assistant and current youth club coach. Thank you for joining me tonight to watch these Bulldogs win 2 more meets on senior night. So have a good night, and we hope to see you again soon. More. Hatton thinking about reversing his half to lift the head. He gets it, and there's the fall. Half in the wrist. There are 38 seconds, and Ragona's got Olmsted turned. Ragona getting a count, and there's the fall. Hip toss, but Foster wisely drops in. Oh, but Dowers is able to find an over-under. Flips. He's got Carl on his back. There's still 1:38 left in this match, and Myers keeping his toes in and finds the fall. It's his 4th takedown, and he's able to get Kemper on his back. He can settle in here. 28 seconds left, and there's the fall for the very physical. Mateo drops in on a single. Oh, no, he's got a double. Easy, kid, easy. Darling rolls right to his back, and this should be it. There's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Bull. Renshaw finds a half. Oh, and he's got Ryan on his back. And the double grapevines. This should be it, and there's the fall. No, looks like he's trying to jack up Slade. And he steps around, able to get, he only has 3, so Hiller does get the major decision. Wrestler Caleb Olink, but I'm not sure if this is Olink. Petro finds a power half right away and wrenches it over. Oh, Olink is close to being pinned, and there's the fall. Since Heinold has moved up in weight, I think that his motion has been, doesn't move quite as much. Hesh turns into Trent, grabs the head, kicks his hips over, has the double grapevines, and that's the fall. Another deep half, and Spencer's on his back, double grapevines in, and that's over. Another 6-point. Good motion, shoots from distance, finds the double, lifts, and gets the take. Looking for the fall now. 59 seconds left in this second period. There it is, and the inside control. Snap, now he's in the single leg, finish it good. He's gonna lift, back trip, controlled. Can't get Von Baron down yet. There's the fall, and that's another on Renshaw. Renshaw needs the whizzer, not just the head, but get the whizzer in there. Oh, he's able to kick out. Oh, Wassam turns his hips. It's probably over here. Renshaw settles in. And there it is. And Didier's on top. Oh, and there's the fall. What a comeback for... But Hatton's able to fall into a head and arm pinning combination, and this might be another one for the Bulldogs. There it is, another more. Hatton thinking about reversing his half to lift the head. He gets it, and there's the fall. Half in the wrist. There are
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1860.